is Jared Oy. Here we have the statue of St. George made by Donatello. Originally, this sculpture was commissioned by the Guild of Armorers and Swordmakers, but it was later moved to the Museo del Bargello in Florence in the 19th century. The statue of St. George is carved out of marble, and it stands at a good 6 feet and 5 inches. St. George was a patron saint of the Armorers Guild. He is known to be a military figure and is well known by the Byzantine East and by the Crusaders that battled Muslim forces in the Holy Land. The statue of St. George is maintaining a very strong contrapostal posture. He looks very confident, like he's ready to fight any battle. If you look towards the middle of the statue, you notice that there is a big cross on the shield. It is possible that the cross on his shield represents Christianity. The tense expression in the face of St. George shows a likeliness to the statue of David, which is also one of Donatello's works. If you notice at the bottom of the statue, his left foot is hanging off. I think that Donatello sculpted him that way to give him a sense of stability and immobility, a sort of defensive stance. I think that was Donatello's purpose, to make him look defensive, like a warrior of the city.
Hello, my name is Brooke Rowley, and I'm doing the artwork by Hugo van der Goes called the Portinari Altarpiece, specifically focusing on the centerpiece. This artwork is from the Italian Renaissance. It is oil on wood and represents the scene of adoration of shepherds. If you would like to see this artwork, it is located in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy. Hugo completed this altarpiece in 1476 for Tommaso Portinari. It was commissioned and painted in Flanders. The Portinari triptych altarpiece was his most ambitious work. Hugo was a very distraught man with a mental illness, but his illness did not interfere with his great work when painting this piece. This nativity scene represents the incarnation of the Savior. The central scene celebrates the joy at the birth of Jesus, but also highlights the humility of the family and the peasants. The Portinari altarpiece preserves Mary's virginity and portrays her face as being exempt from the usual fears, pains, and dangers of ordinary human parturition or birth. In the background of the nativity scene, in the central panel, it shows the synchronous annunciation of the shepherds. Hugo includes a symbolic still life, such as the emblematic flowers on the foreground. The scarlet lily, the white and purple irises, and the carnations are symbolic of the Passion and of the Virgin's compassionate suffering. For his figures, van der Goes introduces an old-fashioned hierarchy of scale. The whole family are given large dimensions, while angels and donors are smaller. The figures are arranged according to diagonal axes around the Virgin Mary, whose hands form the center of the painting. This unusual arrangement produces a rather unbalanced sense of movement. Van der Goes groups the main figures around a centralized focal point, but took the unique decision to arrange them according to a diagonal scheme. The resulting tension was further amplified by the chiaroscuro effects and expressive movements of the figures. Mary and Joseph's gigantic size portrays them as beings of a higher order, and the kneeling members of the Portinari family are dwarfed by Mary and Joseph. Mary has a larger, brooding figure, which is placed right in the center of the artwork. This helps support her role as protagonist, along with that of her son. The shepherds of the Nativity also share the same huge scale. These saints are monstrous compared to the Angles and Portinari family. The shepherds show more frantic excitement compared to the other figures in the nativity scene. The shepherds are gazing in breathless wonder at the newborn baby Jesus. He is shown on the ground, surrounded by an aureole of golden rays. In the artwork, the shepherds are reaching to the dramatic miracle of the nativity scene with a wide-eyed directness. This has never been attempted before Hugo van der Goes. The other figures' faces portray ritual solemnity. Thank you for watching our art video.